Today I'm going to be talking about activities that you can do with your remote team. Hi, this is Latina, your project manager with Kinsman Point Consulting. I help project managers build healthy relationships with their projects and their teams. I also help businesses get their projects finished. If this is of interest to you, please like and comment on this video and subscribe to my channel and turn on that notification bell in order to get future updates. Now, I recently watched a video by Adriana Girdler. She's a project manager here on YouTube as well, and she had a video called Virtual Team Building, Ideas for Remote Teams. She gave 4 really great ideas for activities you can do for your team when you're remote. Now, I can tell you that for me, particularly over the past couple of years, there are people that I work with that I have never met. I am on meetings with them and that's it. Whether it's a Teams meeting or a Zoom call, that's the only time I've ever seen them. There are some people that I travel with for work that I do see a little more frequently. So in situations like that, it's a really good idea to incorporate some sort of activity on those remote meetings to spice it up, wake people up, just get things moving and just do something a little bit different, a little bit of variety. So I would like to offer 3 activities that you can do with your remote teams. The first is an activity that I call What's in Your Cup. Now, the way I play this game, this is a really good game to play at the beginning of a meeting, just as people are getting logged on or signed in. I use the website called Mentimeter, and you may have heard of this before, but Mentimeter is a site where you can build simple questions that you can then get your team to answer. So the way it works is that you go on the website, mentimeter.com. You can use the free version and you can also get a paid version if you like, but you build a simple question. I built a question for one of my morning meetings that just said, what are you drinking today? And in that particular question, there were a couple of multiple choice answers that people would choose from. As people logged into the meeting, I directed them to go out to menti.com, and then I gave them a PIN number that was associated with that particular question. When they saw the question, they can go to it either on their computer or on their phones, either way. They would answer the question. Then as they were answering the question, I would display the results. And the screenshot that you're looking at right now basically was the result of of what people said at one of my meetings that I had. I think it was water, coffee, tea, or something else. So this is just something that honestly can, just spark a conversation, particularly those people who say something else. You may want to ask them what that is. Maybe that'll be interesting what they say. But really great activity for the start of a meeting, start of the morning, just to get people talking after starting. So particularly if you have a really early meeting. My second activity idea is what I call fun facts. Really simple. You don't need any props or anything to go online with for this one. You would just ask people to share a fun fact about themselves. And you can make it really general, just that simple. That's a really good activity that you can do maybe after lunch, like after you come back. Maybe you have a long all-day meeting, let's say. You take a break for lunch and you come back. This is a really good way to just get people back in the swing of things, back together again. So you can do it really general to say, hey, share a fun fact about yourself, or you can center it around a question, like maybe, what was your favorite childhood toy? Or what's your favorite city? Something of that nature. So really good middle of the day activity to bring people back together, bring people back in. And then my third activity is called Are You Listening? And the way I've done this is I've used a site called Kahoot.com. And you may have heard of that site or you may have used it before. But Kahoot.com is very similar to Mentimeter in that you can build a set of questions that are multiple choice that people can answer. And then once you've built those questions, you can direct people to go out to the website. In this case, the participants will go to kahoot.it. They would put in the PIN number and then they would see the set of questions. So this is a really good activity for the end of the day. again, let's talk about that same session. You've had a lot of content that you've gone over, a lot of things you've gone through. Maybe you use the Kahoot to test people's knowledge of what they remember. So you have 5 or let's say 10 questions, all multiple choice. They log onto the site. They give themselves a name. They can use their name or a code name, and then they go through and answer the questions. The set of questions that as they answer them, it does keep score. So it's a bit of a competition, right? So after every question, it'll say who's in the lead. It's not just getting the right answer. With Kahoot, it's getting the right answer the fastest. So it's actually keeping track of all that and awarding points for those who are the fastest to answer correctly. And then at the end, it will score you and then give you a first, second, and third place winner. Really, really good game for the end of the day. I mean, by the time you get to the end of the day, you're ready to wrap up. This is a really good wrap up type of activity to do, to get things all wrapped up and again, test people's recollection. All right. So I hope that was helpful, guys. 3 activities you can do with your remote teams. In the times we're in right now, where everything is so remote, it's really, really great to find some ways to do something creative and to bring your people together and to just spice it up. All right. So again, I'm Latina, your project manager with Kinsman Point Consulting. If you have a project that needs to be finished, let me know. If you are a project manager that wants to build a healthy relationship with your project or your team, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know of additional content that you would like to see in future videos. All right. Thanks for watching.